Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Quick update here on this blustery, cold, late October, strong mid-autumn storm system that just tore through the central Illinois region last night. Produced a few tornadoes, 2 to 4 inches of rain. And now on the backside of the storm, we have 40 to 50 mile an hour winds out of the north. 46 degrees, very chilly. Late November feel to this late October day, right, in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area. Now let's take a look at the coins. We're going to give you a look at some of the altcoins that you guys like so much. We're going to start with Dent from my man Jerome, selling them dirty cheeseburgers. You can see we thought on retest weekend, it did come down. Not as much as we thought it would come down the retest. Oh, it almost did. Look at that. It did come down there. See that right here before I delete it? See that? It came right into that region. On retest weekend, then we thought after that maybe you could trade up. But right now you can see in this conglomerate of a mess I got going on here, you can see we've been trading within in the 4-hour time frame. This support and resistance right here. See that? Got a lot of support and resistance in here. And now you're on the top side of that. You can see when you broke out of that beautifully. When you broke out, we told you when we were up in here that you're probably going to come back tested. That's why we had it drawn down there. And then you can try to hop off. It made a double top right there, so that's something to take notice of. And then came back down along the 200-day. As long as it stays above the 200-day in the 4-hour time frame, if you're day trading or swing trading this coin, you're bullish. If you break below the 200-day moving average in the 4-hour time frame, you're bearish, right? So if you break below this, you're bearish. So here, price is trading, dip below it, now you're bearish. As long as you're above that, you're bullish. So right now, you can say you're bullish. Even though the pattern looks bearish, to me, it looks like you're going to come back down and retest this area, right? But as long as you're above that in the 4-hour time frame, you're bullish. If you're doing a swing trade, right? If you break below that 200-day moving average, your next logical target would be down here, right? The bottom of the get my shit together, aka last line of defense, to the shit house that's down there. You see that, right? So that's how you're going to play that right here. Or that's the TA going on in this coin. It kind of looks like it's going to come down. It looks similar to what happened back here. See how that happened? That kind of looks like what you're in right here. So that means your next big leg is going to be to the downside, and that would bring you down here at the target we just talked about at 0.004469. So that's what I would look for in the Dent. Where's a good one at? Somebody asked about a coin here before. Harmony 1. I had a guy ask about that. Harmony 1 update. I think it's had some good price action. I don't have anything written on here. Oh, it might be in my other one. Hold on. Yep, there it is. Harmony 1. I know I got something written on here. So you can see we've broken above all of our retrace Fibonacci's, right? We've bounced off the 78.0 Fibonacci down here. You see that? The 78 point... what is it? The 78.60 Fibonacci retracement. And then we had a phenomenal pump. And now, I mean, like we've been talking about, I don't know the last time we looked at the coin. Now that it broke up, your next logical spot to run up to is this major overhead resistance way up there. I mean, that's a phenomenal gain still. No, where we got? We got to bring this. This has got to come over like that. And this has got to come up to the top. Yeah, so you're looking up into that region. You got to come up a little. You got an upper end potential right now on this overshoot and on this massive hysteria pump where everybody wants to get in. If it hit in early November, you got all the way up there to go still. So from current price-ish, not knowing exactly where the price is in that wick, you still got a 20 to 30 to maybe 40% pump up to the upside, right? But on the downside, on any crash, this is going to be your major support. Let's get the Fibonacci's out of there. Everyone wants to know if this crashes where it might come down to. And this is going to be your major overhead support right there, right in that region. And that would be your major retest. No matter where it goes up to, if it goes up into here, anywhere it comes down, this would be your major underneath support box down there. So we'll already mark that down for you. Just because we know this will come down because they all do. This is going to be that major support area that you're going to run into on your way down. That's going to let you know if you're bullish or bearish. As long as you're in this or above it, you're bullish. If you're below there, you're bearish. So we already got that on there. And then we're going to put the volume indicator pro. Thought I did this the other day, but I guess I didn't, from the whole coin to the day right now. And you can see your major support is down here, kind of in line with the get my shit together box, or last line of defense to the shit house down there. You can see we're sort of straddled, and we know that box and zone, we'll get rid of that. We know that box and zone is orange, so we're going to make it orange, right? See that? Bam. Make that shit orange. We need to make that color stand out a little bit more. Get that in there. It's orange, and we're going to lock that. So that's where most of your trading's been. So probably what's going to happen is we're going to go seldomly used, but going to be more often brought to the forefront, is our patterns, right? And what I think we got going on here, I sniffed this out, diagnosed, and detected 69.5 steps ahead of the criminal gangster cartel and sidestepping this audience in the profit. We got a shoulder up here. See that? Kind of peaks right there. Then it kind of comes down. Then we got a huge head. It kind of pumps all the way up. Say it goes even higher. Then it's going to come back down. Probably not that long. Actually, let's make this more on current days. Here's what we're going to do, and then I'll let you guys go about Shamary's way. Let's get back here real quick. The patterns, head and shoulder, head and shoulder, head and shoulders, topping reversal pattern. So it started. We could even say it started right here. And then we peaked out in there, right? Then we came back to the neckline down here. Then we overshot. See, the head comes way up there. And then we come down the next few days right in here. And then we come up for the head. And then we come down, right? See that? That's what I think we may, in fact, have going on here. In this coin, we have a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern, and we're trying to figure out exactly how high the head's going to go and for exactly how fucking long it's going to last. But I think we're in a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern that could take several weeks to months to play out. We'll keep an eye out on this in Harmony 1. So I think your upper end target right now is 0.39%. And then I think eventually you do something like this, and then you trade your way down to a neckline on a crash, and then you trade your way back up. So if you're in this coin, this would be a sell area. And if you're looking to swing trade this, once you get down anywhere in here towards the neckline, that would be where you buy it again and then ride another phenomenal pump up, right? But the sky's the limit for this coin right now. And I would say you might be trading in something like this right now. We'll keep an eye out on that. But I think 0.39 is definitely in the cards right now. And then a major underneath support would be right here on this fabulous line. We need to darken this out. This needs to go away. Fade this out into the background. Right? It's faded back there. We'll even lock it. Put a little lock on there. But this would be your major underneath support right now, with our industry exclusive price notes. Right here would be your back testing support. So a quick wrap up on Harmony 1 with our industry exclusive pointer tool. We pumped up, maybe forming a left shoulder, and then we skyrocketed through its local all-time high. This is your major overhead resistance using your back. If you crash down to here, your major underneath support is going to be right here at about 21 cents, and you could play that for a bounce. And if you break down out of this green support area, you're going to come back down to where our volume indicator is telling us most of the buy volume, and the volume has been traded is way down here. This would be your neckline of the head and shoulders, and would be a logical spot if you get rejected violently up here and can't hold support down the line on this line. This would be a logical area right in here, 16, 15, 17 cents, where you would come out for a bottom and then another rally to the upside, right? So we're going to keep an eye out on this in Harmony 1. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing as we approach 800 subscribers. Don't be a charlatan, a fleecer, or a hyster heister. And hit that subscribe and bell notification down below to support the channel and help us sidestep the criminal gangsters. Peace and love. Peace and love.